So I just hit the record button twice, and each time, the first time I scratched my head and laughed about how I had a nervous tick and started over, and the second time I had a hair strand that was falling off the wrong way and started over again. And man, my whole life seems to be dictated by a sense of looking good in front of people. And this video is meant to be, this video and all the videos are meant to be being authentic with people. Like a video about getting authentic, sharing what's honest, sharing what's real. And I'm dealing with what feels like a lot of stress right now. I feel like I'm a little bit panicked. This video is on my to-do list, and it feels like it's now an obligation. It feels like it's something I have to do versus want to do or something like that. And the criteria for this video, at least in my head, is that I create a video that's authentic. And so that's what I'm out to accomplish today. And even if I feel stressed, even if I feel panicked, even if I feel like rushed and I gotta get going, I gotta do this and I gotta like take care of this stuff and I gotta blah 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 blah, I gotta be authentic. And just thinking about the last 2 weeks. Actually, I was walking along. Let me move to something else. I was walking a few minutes ago down the street, and I was thinking about what I was gonna do for this video. And that's like my whole freaking life, is like thinking about stuff. I think about how I'm gonna make a video. I think about what people think about me. I think about how I'm gonna make a perfect relationship. I think about doing things right, or how to be a good improv person, or I think about how to talk to people the right way to get them to like want to talk to me. And I do a lot of thinking. And it's just exhausting doing that. And rather than calling people and talking to people and excuse me. So this video, God, I'm like totally in my head. I'm totally in my freaking head with this video. It's like I'm trying to be authentic rather than just being authentic, and I'm trying to like get things right, and I'm trying to say the right thing, and I'm trying to not be in my head, and it's like a lot of trying to be and to act a certain way. Like it's trying to be authentic. I feel insecure. I feel like I ruin things. I feel like I can't get this video right. Oh my God. Like my mind is stressing about that. It's like you're screwing it up. I feel like everything inside me is like, you're screwing this up. You're doing it wrong. You're not being authentic. You're not doing what you say you were supposed to do. I think I'd spend a lot of time treating myself like that. Like, oh, you're screwing something up. You messed it up. It's your fault. It's like the thing that follows me around. I was talking about that with my friend Arvin today. The stuff that follows us around. It's all the thoughts and patterns and feelings and sensations and things that just kind of happen normally. And for me, it's a long list of things. It's a long list of things that I think about. It's a long list of things that I deal with. It's a long list of things that I think about, like having screwed up. It'll be lists like, everything from like a relationship that I feel I screwed up to, debt and how bad it is for me to be in debt, to screwing up this video, or I'm supposed to have millions of subscribers and I can't even get 6 or whatever. And I deal with a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking that goes on in my head. And it's a lot of thinking about shit that if I had done it differently, it would have been better. And I was in Ohio last week for last 2 weeks, visiting my brother and my niece. And I remember looking at my niece with her big blue eyes, not blinking, staring me in the eyes. And I realized that she just wasn't thinking. Like it just wasn't there. It doesn't exist yet. It's not like, it'll probably come someday. But right now she's just present with you. She just looks at you. When she cries, she cries. When she's happy, she smiles. When she sees you, she smiles. When her hands feel like moving around, they move around. And there's no thoughts of like, what do people think? Or no thoughts of, am I doing this right? Or no thoughts of anything. And it's magical. It's freaking magical to be around. That's part of the place that I try to get with these videos, is like sharing authentically and getting to that place where there's no real thoughts left over. And what I realized with the things that follow me around is that there's all these thoughts, and I try to stop them, and I try to fix them, and I try to have different thoughts, and I try to have different feelings and different experiences and things like that. And maybe I can get, this will be better if I could just do this, whatever, or feel this way, or believe this thing. And it's like, it's just stuff that follows you around. My friend, one of my friends told me, we're on a conversation, I'm standing outside, and he asks me to stand up and look around. And I look around, and I see trees, and I see concrete, and I see a person walking, and I see the grass, and I see the sun, and I see the clouds, and I see the house across the street, and the little power inlet for the house, and I see a bush, and I see a mailbox, and all this stuff. And I see these physical things. And then he asks me about the thoughts that follow me around. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or, no, that's not even one. It's like, I screwed it up. It's my fault. Those are probably the thoughts that really follow me around. And he asks me, he's like, are those thoughts out there? If you look at like the road and you look at the street and the trees and the houses, are your thoughts out there? And it's like, no. He's like, okay, well then they're just kind of thoughts that follow you around. And it's just, I don't know, I guess I want people to understand that it's acknowledging that those thoughts just exist as they are. They're not a big deal. They're not things to fix or correct. It's just there. And right now I have a whole bunch of thoughts about this video and how successful it's gonna be, and my hair, and apparently if it's perfect enough or whatever, and how it poofs out this way and it poofs on this side, and I should have got a haircut before quarantine, and I gotta make people laugh, and these are all my thoughts, and it's crazy. But today I've just been cranking away at what I need to do to accomplish the life that I want to have, in spite of all those thoughts. And in spite of those thoughts, I'm creating this video. In spite of the thoughts of I can't get it right, here I am just talking. Just sharing a video. This is my video, how I create it. I kind of picture it like you have two lists. And you have a list on your left, and like a piece of paper on your left, and like a piece of paper on your right. And the piece of paper on your left has everything written down that you've yet to finish or complete or be done with. So anything that stays on your mind that you need to take care of, it's all everything from like debts to taxes to washing your car to buying flowers for your significant other to books you haven't finished, courses you haven't completed, all that kind of stuff, things you're behind on, etc. And that's the left list, and it's there. And then there's the right list, and I have a feeling I'm looking the wrong direction, but for me this is right. And the right list is a blank piece of paper. and you get to create whatever you want to create on it. You get to put whatever you want to put on it. And for me, it's been painting, it's been art, even creating money, creating like, and not just like, physically creating, printing money and no, but like right now I'll create a mindset of like, I have X number of dollars, I believe this stuff, I'm going to choose to believe this thing instead, or I'm going to build myself up in that. I'm going to grow in the process. I'm going to, no matter how small it is, starting out, I'm going to do it. For me, it's these videos. These videos are, I'm going to create like connection and communication and honesty and authenticity and sharing myself and sharing my life. Well, on the right list, that's what I'm creating. And starting out, it kind of looks like I'm sharing in an office with the doors closed because I don't want anybody else to hear it. It's kind of small. It's small-ish, or I'm new to it, but the process of creating this and trying new things and and sharing it with people, and I'm sharing it where I'm at. I'm doing what I'm capable of, or not what I'm capable of, but what has me in the journey, if that makes sense. Because I could say I need 1 million subscribers and I need to make these perfect edited videos, and then I would never even start the process, and I would just always dream and hope and wish and think of what could have been, and instead here I am in the process. So that left list is all the things that need to be finished and taken care of to give you peace of mind, and the right list is creating them. And the truth is, you don't have to finish the left list. You don't have to finish any of it. You can still create your own life in spite of all those thoughts being there. And I took on the process of writing down all the thoughts that follow me around, all of them, for hours. Like any thought that came up, any thought that, like, if I thought about my health, or a relationship, or wanting to create these videos, or screwing it up because I keep coughing in it. And that's all I thought. And they just go on the left list. They go on the things that follow us around, and then you just move on. You acknowledge them. You say, well, they're there. And then instead of fixing and changing those thoughts, you spend time creating something new. And the process of creating can start out, it feels like kind of small. I'm brand new to creating videos, and it feels small, but I'm doing it, and I'm in the journey of it. I'm in the process of it. And I wish people would do that. I wish people would join me in this process. Sometimes I feel alone, but that's also my thoughts on the left side. I shared this with my friend Arvin, and we're kind of doing it together now, which is fucking dope. And I don't know, I guess the thought that just came up in my head was like, I wish life were better. I wish I could feel the, I don't know, sense of nirvana that I felt in the past. And that's just the thought that follows me around. I don't have to live in a perfectly good feeling world. I just want authenticity. I just want people to share. I just want people to be honest. I want to create music that has people being authentic. I want to create a summer camp that has people being authentic. I want to create community and connection, and people sharing and being honest and sharing vulnerably, and I don't know, I feel like it starts with me. It starts with me doing it myself. I'm scared shitless in the process. I respond to my reactions a little too severe, or I react a little too severe. That's a feeling. I don't know where to go with this video. I don't know what to say next. I'm learning. I love this process. I love the process of getting confronted. I love the process of making these videos and screwing up and sharing it with people and being honest and being authentic. And I'm struggling a little bit with that left list, trying to get things complete. And I'm in like a panic mode to get things done and knock them off, and feeling like if I do that, then I can go and create the life I want to have. So I'm working on balancing that out. Spend some time cleaning that off just to feel better, remove the stress, deal with the stuff, but also spend time creating the life, calling the people, and being authentic. You know, I want to have a house, and I'm scared. Like, I've been trying to figure out how to learn. I've been trying to teach myself how to have a house, how to buy one, how to knowing interest rates and all this stuff by myself. And I've never called a banker. I've never called a real estate agent. I've never asked people and just shared vulnerably, I want this and I don't know how to have it. Will you help me? So that's probably something I'm going to do. And that's, confronting for me. But I'm learning to love the process of being confronted, because on the other side of confrontation, if you allow yourself to go through it, is a fucking amazing life. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start calling the people I want to call. Not that I even want to call. I'm gonna start calling the people that know the answers. That can tell me, hey, yeah, if you want to buy a house, you do X, Y, and Z. And I go, oh, well, shit, that's so much easier than me going and learning an entire topic by myself, wishing and hoping, figuring it out, and stressing and being alone. And now it's like partnership with a whole fucking community of people. I just swore they're gonna demonetize my video. Oh my god, oh, my 2 views are gonna be demonetized. So I don't know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna acknowledge the things on the left. I'm gonna acknowledge the things that follow me around, the thoughts, the feelings, the considerations, the thoughts that like this video is going too long and nobody's gonna be interested. And instead, I'm gonna continue creating my life, creating my videos, creating authenticity for myself, being more and more and more authentic, being more and more vulnerable, being more and more driven or committed. And being in the flow of life, being in the trying new things and experimenting, and not like demanding everything be fucking perfect like I've always done, because I've demanded of myself perfection in everything before I can even start, and it's fucking exhausting. And I just want to have a little bit of like peace of mind and freedom, and I see that available by just starting the process where I'm at. An unedited video with bad lighting is where I'm at, and it's perfect, and it's so perfect, and I'm grateful that I get to share this with people. I'm grateful that people even are part of this, and whether they are, no, it's dope. However people show up in these videos, however people start watching them, however people are interested, however it happens, it's perfect, and I'm grateful that I can share this with people. I'm scared shitless, actually. I'm scared shitless to share this with people. I'm scared shitless to put this on Facebook and say, hey, here's something authentic. Here's me. Here's my videos. This is something I'm doing, because I'm fucking worried that people are going to laugh or whatever. So I'm going to invite the people that I need to invite, or invite the people that I see to, I don't know how to describe it. It's people that are to be invited. Where I'm at in this process. I'm not going to demand that I invite everyone on Facebook and everyone on YouTube and share this on the internet and text everyone I know like, hey, you're invited, come join me. That's been exhausting, and the demand of that, and I'll probably get there someday, but for now I'm going to do exactly what I need to do for where I'm at in life, and that looks like sharing it with somebody. Or not sharing it. Maybe I won't share it. But I'm in the journey of it. I'm in the process of creating that right list, creating my life, creating the things that I want to create. And you're welcome for letting me be a part of the journey. I appreciate you. I like you. It's fun to be here with you. It's fun to do these videos. It's unscripted, it's crazy, it's weird, it's fun, it's exciting, it's perfect. So thank you for listening, and thank you for allowing I don't know. You're dope. Appreciate you.